Europe is spiraling into a full-scale financial meltdown of its own making. Brussels is now trying to tear open Russian state assets in a move so extreme that even EU governments are openly rebelling. Belgium and Finland are breaking ranks, exposing a bloc on the verge of political rupture.
I think that any decision should be acceptable to Belgium. I do not support those who pressure Belgium in this situation.
Belgium, the vault holding most of Russia's frozen wealth, is sounding. The alarm like never before. Brussels may want the money, but Brussels will not face the consequences. Belgium will, and its Prime Minister warns that touching Russian funds could unleash a retaliation so severe it could haunt Europe for generations.
So it's a first. We're in uncharted waters. Is it legal? Is it not legal? That's the very first question. What is the legal basis to do this? It is unclear. It's a matter that needs to be solved. Before we can go forward on this, I think everybody would sleep better if we would know that the legality of it is underpinned. We will, in any case, be buried in litigation. That seems like a certainty. I don't think that Russia will take this in a nice way. I heard a Belgian journalist on television say, "Oh, I have the impression that for Putin this money is already written off." I do not have that impression. This is not exactly what we hear from Moscow. Moscow has told us that if we touch the money, we would feel the consequences until eternity, which seems to be a long time, eternity. So they will do countermeasures. That seems to be very logical.
While Europe fractures, Russia is not blinking. Moscow says calmly that a mirrored counterstrike is already locked and loaded. Europe touches a single dollar. Russia retaliates in full. No hesitation, no ambiguity.
Similar measures will be used. A draft of such measures has already been prepared in case of unfriendly actions by Western countries.
Inside Russia's parliament, the tone turns explosive. Lawmakers accuse the EU of behaving like a criminal syndicate, hiding behind von der Leyen's bureaucratic machinery, pushing through a raid that even European national governments do not want to touch.
Those who encroach on our property are thieves and fraudsters, and there is no other way to interpret these actions. Von der Leyen and alike are using the opportunities they have created to make decisions that will not lead to anything good for European countries.
But the panic in Brussels has one source. Ukraine is collapsing. Corruption scandals erupt inside Zelensky's circle, Western funds disappear, and battlefield momentum is slipping away. Moscow says the EU is chasing Russian assets because Kiev is falling apart faster than Europe can finance it.
It is obvious that the Kiev regime is losing control. The money is foreign. They steal within the regime, but the money is foreign. The current dynamics on the front lines are far from favorable for the Kiev regime.
Now the EU faces a historic gamble. Confiscate Russian assets and risk legal chaos, financial collapse, and devastating retaliation, or back down and admit defeat. With Belgium refusing to move and Russia warning of consequences until eternity, Brussels is standing on the edge of a cliff it built itself.